You've created an extraordinary lifestyle brand under your name and done so in an industry where a lot of celebrities have gone in, but few have had the success that you've had. When you're looking though back since you first launched this endeavor, what's been the most surprising business lesson that you had to learn?
I have learned so many lessons when it comes to business, but I feel like the most empowering lesson that I have learned is failure is okay sometimes, and in that we grow and we learn from that, and there's success around the corner. And we have done so many different things within growing this brand, and it just continues to keep on keeping on, and we're just very, very blessed. And when I say it's not just me that is my brand. There are so many people that deserve the credit for the Jessica Simpson collection.
You started out in the music industry, and you've had so many in a very short period of time, a very young life. You've had so many different careers within that. Did you ever see yourself as having this business empire under your name?
I never dreamt that this would happen to me in a million years. So to have it, I feel very lucky. I'm very humbled by it, and it just continues to inspire me. And there's nothing out there that I haven't put that has my name on it that I have not approved, looked at. I feel like I can relate to the heart of every woman, no matter what size, what age, what demographic. It's very it's been a learning lesson for me.
So much of learning lessons come from setbacks or challenges, and I also often talk to women who cite those setbacks as some of the most formative experiences in helping them move forward in their success. So if you think of a setback or a challenge from that perspective, what's one that's been most formative for you?
One of my setbacks was actually in my music career. And I think that all women are driven emotionally, no matter what. We are emotional human beings, creatures. And I was performing at the Kennedy Center to honor Dolly Parton. And I stood on stage and I just stood there. And all of a sudden I forgot how to sing. I forgot all the lyrics. I just stood there. And I had gone through a breakup right before that moment. And I just had to walk off the stage. And to me, letting down one of the people that I idolize and have idolized my entire life, I felt like I let her down. And then she came backstage and she said, "Honey, don't worry about it. I wrote the song and I still can't even get the lyrics right." And when she said that to me, it made me feel at peace about it. And then she was like, "Let's do a song together. Let's work together." And she really just empowered me to get back on stage, and she gave me the confidence that I needed in that moment. So I think that within any moment, if you see somebody, locked in their fear, I encourage you to go and speak to them and help them through it.
You're someone who's lived in the public eye for a very long time and started at a young age. How do you deal with the criticism? How do you deal with the microscope that you're constantly living under?
I really don't listen to all of the criticism. If I did, I wouldn't be here now, feeling confident to talk about my brand and my life. And if anything, I feel like the criticism, it humbles me and it makes me want to fight harder and just grow my business that much more. And most of the people that do say negative things about me, they're buying my shoes.
So what would you say to them?
You can walk all over me.
Literally. You also are someone who, as I said, has been in the public eye and a mainstay for well over a decade. Someone that many people have gotten to know in a myriad of different ways. What do you think the biggest misperception is about you?
I can't focus on the misperception because I'm not you. I'm not anybody who, has that thought about me. I try and stay true to myself and to my intuition and to who I am. And if I don't have that, I have nothing. And I'm a mom, and I have to have everything. I have to be everything for those children. It is very important for me. So when it comes to that, I brush that stuff off.
How has being a mother changed your perspective on everything else that you do in your life?
I think being a mother has actually made me work harder and appreciate my work even more, because in so many ways it's for my children now. It's not just for me, it's unbelievable to come at it with a selfless approach, and my kids have changed my life in that way.
What type of role model do you hope to be to them? If you were to think of some words that you would want them to use to describe you as they got older and seen this very powerful woman, what would you want them to come away with?
Hopefully they can come away with what I feel about my mom. She is my mentor. She is my rock. She will cry with me, laugh with me, and we fight, but we get through it. And I just think that it's important to have that honest relationship with your children always. And I want them to want to be like me.
If you were writing a letter to yourself of 10 years ago, when you were really in the earlier stages of your career, what advice would you have given to yourself at that moment in time?
That it's okay to cry, and it's okay to feel upset, because there's always perseverance, and there's always success, and there's always a way to get back up and make it happen again.
Well, clearly you are doing that, and that is great advice, I think, at any age. So thank you so much, Jessica.
Thank you.